Hey mamas, I have a question for you. Who do you think is the most gullible? Not including me, I am in first place. Second place is celebrities. I'm sure you've seen people do YouTube videos DMing celebrities to see if they'll respond. But today, we're seeing just how gullible celebrities can be. I spent an entire day photoshopping tattoos onto various parts of my body. And today, we are going to be DMing such celebrities and telling them that I got a tattoo of them.
And before y'all say, why didn't you just get the tattoos? Why Photoshop it? First of all,
my ass is in Japan, and tattoos are forbidden here, more or less, so.
Second of all, I'm scared of needles, so.
So now that I'm all tatted up, let's begin.
Okay.
Okay, now that we have our arsenal of images, I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is cause chaos. I decided to DM everyone's favorite singer, Olivia Rodrigo. I'm gonna say, you inspired this tattoo. Sour means so much to me. A way of life. A reason to get up in the mornings. That first cup of coffee. My fart. Why do I look like that? Anyways, I look like if you ordered a rotisserie chicken off of Shein. That's what it would look like. Anyways, let's continue. Next victim is Dr. Phil. I feel like this man is a staple for any time you're just harassing celebrities at random online. I said, Doctor, I'm sick. I need you to check this out. And by this, I mean this sick-ass tattoo. But it's... Dr. Phil emerging from my crotch. I think I would call Homeland Security if someone DM'd this to me. Anyways, we got Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. I said, yo, I got a tattoo inspired by your song Neighborhood, which is, if I take her home to my granny, yeah, that song. So whenever I take a girl home to my granny, she's right there. And then I photoshopped a tattoo of just someone's grandma in an area. Get it? Because if we're... then you see granny. Alright, next we got a DMing celebrities YouTube video classic, Billie Eilish. I have DM'd her before. I don't even think this was like for a YouTube video. I don't know what the context is to that. But anyways, I'm a stalker, I guess. As you may or may not know, Billie Eilish is in some heat right now because she's dating a 31-year-old. So I'm gonna say, hey, I saw my other DM didn't work, so I thought getting this tattoo might seal the deal for you. The tattoo in question, I'm 31. I mean, if we look at basic math, this is our strongest approach yet. So we got Millie Bobby Brown, baby. I'm gonna say Millicent. Is that her full name? I feel like she's lying about her full name. I feel like it's Millicent. No, because she dated Jacob Sartorius, who lied about his name being Jacob. Jacob Sartorius' name is Rolf. Millicent, I'm onto your Okay, anyways.
Millicent, you inspire me so much how you don't let anyone get in your way, even if you're driving a car. So I got this tattoo because of you. Moving along.
Drake released a new album a few days ago called Her Loss. We're gonna say it's her loss that she broke up with me because I got this tat. And the tattoo, it says Dake. Next, I messaged Dream. I got this tat of you because you inspired me to never let hate get to my head. Hurts so bad, but I love it. And then there's the tattoo. It looks so bad, but I feel like maybe that's like realistic enough.
And he just might respond.
Next, we have the girl that sang the alphabet and then got a record deal. Gail. She sang the song A B C D F U. I'm gonna say, hey. I got this tattoo of you because your music helped me through a really rough breakup, but it taught me who's most important. And the tattoo says, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I love Gail. Is there any Gail stands here that are gonna be mad at that? Not possible. Let's continue. Okay, we got Doja Cat. Hey Doja, I got this tattoo of you because it was the last thing I was able to draw before I lost my motor functions due to a rare illness. But your music helped me realize when one door closes, another opens. It sort of looks like I lost my motor functions while drawing that, but nevertheless, let's continue. All right, I have on the list the vegan teacher, and I didn't realize how far back the DMs went. As you'll know, we had like a little beef. I mean, we had a little bit of soy. I believe this conversation happened after we posted our videos about each other, but I said, girl, log off.
Hi, Ben. I just noticed that you sent me a message back in October. Apparently, you also messaged me in your story. It seems to be gone now. Was there any specific message you wanted to convey?
Then I've never gotten an Instagram story taken down except for this one. Her response to that was sending a vegan documentary called Dominion, which is on my list. I do plan to watch it, but I felt like being spicy. I replied with a link to watch the Netflix show Chef's Table Barbecue, to which she said,
Why? Why are you sending me videos of animals being burned? Why did you lie and tell everyone you're a pescatarian when you pay people to...
oh my, damn, she went in. Holy shit. But we're burying the hatchet, and I'm gonna say, hi, Miss Katie. I got this tattoo because you inspired me to have a change of heart. I've decided that being vegan is the only way to live a good life, and I got this tattoo to remind me. Thank you. And then to quote Finding Nemo, the tattoo says, fish are friends, not food. Next, I wanted to get like some TikTok celebrities, you know, and I'm sure you've seen the Reese's Pieces guy. He made the TikTok where he's like,
Reese's Pieces are them lifesaver gummies.
So I said, hey bro, I got this tattoo because of you and our shared love of Reese's Pieces. And then the tattoo in Comic Sans says, Reese's Pieces or Lifesaver Gummy, but Lifesaver Gummy is crossed off. Now, I cannot say his username. Mr. MMOG. I feel like he might reply. I think we have a good shot. Hide your cats, everyone, because next we're DMing Shane Dawson. I'm gonna say, hey, I got this tattoo inspired by you and your conspiracies. I especially like the Chuck E. Cheese one, hence the tattoo. And then it's like this slice of pizza where he was like,
Chuck E. Cheese is reusing the pizza slices?
how the f did any of y'all ever believe that? Dumbest shit ever. Anyways. All right, next we have truly one of the brightest musical lights of our generation, Brit Barbie, singer of the classic period. This is me editing. I switched it up and did a new strategy where I asked a few celebrities for tattoo advice. This is how that went. Okay, using our new strategy, I said to Miss Brit Barbie, hey, I'm about to get a tattoo inspired by you. Do you have any recommendation on where I should get tatted? Next up, we got, we're DMing James Charles. I'm gonna say, can you unleash your inner artist and give me a tattoo idea, please? To Greta Thunberg, I said, I'll blow my f***ing car up if you give me a tattoo idea. Now, I'm gonna send this to every single McDonald's account that exists, including McDonald's Indonesia, McDonald's Pakistan, McDonald's Uruguay. Hey, I'm getting a tattoo inspired by y'all and my love for your fries. Could you give me some inspiration? I hate McDonald's. McDonald's is nasty to me. Next victim, Charlie Puth. I don't know what the this man does other than make the Fast and the Furious song. It's been a long day. I'ma say,
Charlie Puth. I got Charlie Puth tattoo.
if someone got a tattoo that said Ben D'Almeida, I think I would reply. I think I'd have the decency. Next, I am DMing Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap. I'm gonna say,
Oh, Nikki, I hope you like my tattoo. My anaconda don't want none of the credit card that I'm in because I can't pay for this tattoo.
this is a real fucking tattoo. Just by the way, this is just, I ripped it off Google Images and put it on my arm, but that is on someone's body right now. Next up, Taylor Swift. She just released an album. I feel like she's not checking her DMs. Who are we kidding? I'm gonna say, this tattoo of you, Taylor's wife. Taylor Swift replied, the tattoo artist didn't clean the needle and now I have contracted hepatitis. And then the tattoo. Once again, this is on someone's body unless they dropped dead. This is a real tattoo, and it looks horrible. Yes, it does. And then finally, we have Mariah Carey. Now, I'm gonna say, are you defrosted yet? Wake up, wake up, wake up. All I Want for Christmas only exists in perpetuity due to the relentless unwillingness of record labels to discover new talent or music, and instead only focusing on what is tried and true for profit. And now we wait. Well. Been like a week. I knew this video would be a risk because I am annoying. And not many people want to reply to me. But that's not the case, baby. First up, Taco Bell chili. Taco Bell chili, baby. They replied to my DM where I said I was getting a tattoo inspired by my love for Mexican pizza. They said, Zhazhaj. OMG! Next up, we got cannot say the name. Mr. Reese's Pieces, the G, the GOAT, the legend, replied. At first he just said LMAO. And I said, do you like it? He said, cracks me up for sure. I mean W after W, baby. And then finally, we got James Charles, baby. We got James Charles. If you recall, I said, can you unleash your inner artist and give me a tattoo idea, please? James replied, said, OMG, is this for a YouTube video? Wow, this is a lot of pressure. Perhaps a Minecraft pickaxe, or your favorite face card symbol, like Ace of Spades, or a King of Hearts or something. Then I didn't see the DM because it was in my generals. But he said, bad suggestions or what? With like a roll eyes face. Then I saw the DM and I sent him the tattoo. As you can see, it says Minecraft pickaxe. I said yes, as in it was a bad suggestion. And you know, like it was just a funny little funny little joke. Clearly a joke. But James said, not the Comic Sans with 20% opacity red outer glow. And I was like, let's keep role playing. It's silly. I said, that's not opacity, that's infection. He said, no, it's poor Photoshop skills. So I replied by saying, I just want tattooed James Charles Love, heartbreak emoji. And then I said, when you and your best friend are in fight, donut situations. Scene. Sunday. Thank you for watching. I love you. Please subscribe. Bet of the week, it's
Go, go.